400 miles away from SAC headquarters, beneath the wheat and rangelands of Nebraska, a 95-ton Peacekeeper missile carrying 3 nuclear warheads hides inside a silo of shockproof, ultra-hardened concrete. 60 others just like it wait for electronic permission to launch. Permission has never come. Perhaps it never will. Every day at 10 a.m., there is a nuclear age changing of the guard at the site known as H01, hotel to its residents. The same shift change is underway at 5 separate launch control centers of the 90th Strategic Missile Wing, headquartered a couple of hours away at Warren Air Force Base, Wyoming. This is a no-nonsense compound where unauthorized visitors are greeted by shoot-to-kill guards. The crew descends 60 feet underground to be sealed in a capsule of steel and hardened concrete. 2 30-ton steel doors protect the launch team. Today, that job rests with Doc and Wildebeest. Doc is the commander, First Lieutenant Mark Langenderfer. His deputy is Second Lieutenant Bert Scott, nicknamed Wildebeest. Their job is to make sure their Minuteman missiles can be launched if ordered.
Well, if the system doesn't work, then we don't have very much deterrence. If I were pointing a gun at you and you knew it wasn't loaded, you wouldn't be very scared, were you?
The Peacekeeper missiles, their name an oxymoron created by the Reagan administration, has been armed since 1986. Through 4 classes of missiles controlled by SAC, the job of a missile crew on alert hasn't changed substantially. For 24 straight hours, the commander and his deputy work literally shoulder to shoulder. Food is catered from a kitchen topside. If one sleeps, the other stays awake. The day is filled with repetitious tests of launch and communications equipment.
Program select to skip.
Steps 21.
Program select to off.
Offset.
Flight to off.
Offset. We're done. We're complete with this checklist this time. Do you agree?
Agree. Checklist complete.
In this sealed war machine, it might seem the Cold War rages on, that the threat of nuclear annihilation is as great as ever. Lieutenant Langenderfer knows the world has changed, even if his job has not.
I was out here the day that the Berlin Wall, they jumped up on the Berlin Wall, watching that on TV in the morning, live, getting the satellite uplink, and that was wild. Just fantastic to be able to see that and see the efforts of what all that we've done and our country has done to bring about that change.
If the order were to come from the President, the order to launch, Doc and Lieutenant Scott would first hear a distinctive warbling tone.
Yeah, this is it.
It's printing out right now. You might receive a message just like this. You would, assuming I had 1 copy, I would read it off to him, or if I had 2 copies, I would hand him a copy. We would decode, getting out our decode manuals.
X-ray. 2, 3.
After we decoded the message, assuming it's a lawful order from the President, we would come to this box and authenticate it. That is, making sure it's a lawful order. I have combination to one of these locks. Crew commander has a combination to the other. No sole person will have authority to launch weapons upon his own.